the nursing in Kolebu is different from the nursing that they're doing over here. I think I was watching Big Brother. I was just eating and sleeping. There's no idea you put going around so that you go, oh, Pacho, your women. No, you won't find any of those things. The way she said the thing was so nice for me. Oh, political science. So me too, when you ask me, I said I want to do political science. I'm not coming to do it, but it's okay. Had I known, it's always at last. Okay, so I'm
outside in an AMG, right outside TT, two-turn baby girl, you know me.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sheila-kate, aka Big Sheila. Big Sheila for a reason, and Big Sheila with the vibe. If you don't know, well now you know, and that's on what? Period. If this is your first time seeing this pretty girl, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, okay? So now in this video, from the title of today's video, I'll be sharing with you certain skills I regret not knowing before moving into the US as an international student. Okay, I feel like these things or these skills would have saved me a lot of stress, a lot of money and time. Okay, so without much ado, let's go straight into today's video. Now, the first on my list, I don't know if this is like a skill, I won't call this a skill, but then one of my regrets, one of the first one is the fact that I regret not going into nursing. Yeah, nursing or anything healthcare related. Why? I can explain. Let me explain to you. So what was it? I think after SHS, right? After SHS, my mom called me. She sat me down. She was like, Sheila, about my nursing training from bank where nursing mo ngame me Sheila-kate atodede manyawa me nursing. I said no, she shouldn't even say that. Now let me tell you why I said that. You see, I was a child. I was thinking like a child. I was talking like a child. I was very naive. So around that time, right, I had this friend who was like, anytime we ask this girl, so what do you want to do after school? She's like, oh, I want to do political science. Political science. So the way I'm being silly, I'm sorry, but like I have to say, she was like political science. So the way she said it was nice. Like if you ask it, what do you want to do? Political science. So me too, I said, okay, it's nice, let me go and do some. So me too, when you ask me, I'm like, oh, political science. Political science. That's how I entered political science. Then aside that too as well, one of the reasons why I turned down the nursing was the fact that during that time they were always complaining they've not paid them. So in my mind, there was nothing attractive about that field for me to go into. Like they always complain they've not paid them, so why would I want to go and join them? Aside that too as well, I don't know who taught me this, but then I always assumed that the nursing training school was like a place for students that don't necessarily do well in their WASI. Like maybe they had some one F9B, is it F9? Yeah, F9 or some D7B or E8B, so they couldn't go into uni, so that's why then they take them to nursing training school. That's what I thought. I don't know who told me that, but then that's what I thought then those days. So when my mom said she would take me there, I said, so people will think that's me, I didn't do well in WASI or what? I said, this woman, that's thing, me, basically she kept insisting. I was like, no, I don't want to do it. So she's like, okay, cool, whatever you want to do, so be it. As I entered a political science. I'm being silly, don't mind me. But then I realized that I was just being very myopic, you know. I was looking at what was right in front of me. I didn't know that there was life beyond Mamprobi, Accra, or Kolebu Mamprobi. There was life beyond that. The nursing I'm seeing in Mamprobi, Kolebu is not the nursing somewhere else. I don't know those times, so I didn't even have plans of moving abroad. So don't worry, I was just like a kid and I was thinking like a kid. I wish I didn't have that mindset, okay? Because since moving here, I realized that it's different. The nursing in Kolebu is different from the nursing that they're doing over here. The nursing here, they don't complain like that. They don't complain that they've not paid them. You know, those things. It doesn't happen over here. Aside that, they're living quite a comfortable life. Well, that's from what I've seen. They're quite comfortable. But then don't get me wrong, it's not easy like that, because I have a friend who is literally always crying because she's in nursing school. She's always crying, you know, it's hard and all of that. But then I think all that matters is that you go through the school. I mean, that's like the little light at the end of the tunnel. But yeah, so I think recently I was talking to my mom and I was like, Ma, oh, you lele, I should have done this. She was like, yeah, man, cable. So yeah, those were one of my regrets, or one of the regrets I had. I wish I probably considered what she was saying instead of trashing it because of someone or what I was seeing around. Do you guys understand what I'm trying to say? Okay, so now the next thing I regret not doing or not knowing, or the next skill I regret not having is, some tech skills. Tech skills, I don't know, Python, Anaconda. I'm being silly, but because obviously America is the land of tech, right? I just feel like once again, I had so much time to learn some of these things, or probably take some online courses, some certifications, all of these things. What was I even doing? I think I was watching Big Brother. I was just eating and sleeping. When I think about the fact that I was moving to the US, I wasn't thinking I was just thinking about what to pack, the gari and shooter that I would bring, the snow I was about to see. But I forgot that I could have done some of these certifications online too, to add value to myself. You get me? Because you're international, so you're not the only one. There's a huge pool of equally qualified. So what makes you stand out? What should be the reason why a company should hire you and not this person from Pakistan or Bangladesh or Nigeria? Because these people are working, Basically, all I'm trying to say is that I wish I did some of these things to, add value to myself, put it in my CV. Is going to make you very attractive in the job hunt or the job market, Once again, it's not too late. I'm just saying that I feel like I had so much time. I could have used or made good use of the time that I had, instead of doing the sleeping and stuff that I was doing. But right now, I kind of have a lot on my plate, and it's just pissing me off that I wasted those times, and then now the limited time I have, I'm not coming to do all of these things. So I'm not saying it's too late. I'm just saying that I really wish I used or made good use of the time I had some years, but it's okay. Had I known, it's always at last. Okay, so I'm telling you, so if you have plans of moving to the US and probably you're waiting for your visa, whatever it is, just make sure you prepare. Okay, during the waiting phase, make sure you prepare. Okay, because when preparation meets opportunity, you're good to go. All right, now the next thing on my list, or the next thing I regret not knowing, is, this is very silly, right? But I really really regretted not knowing how to sew. Now I can explain. My mom actually, I won't say seamstress, she's a fashion designer. So if you see me wearing any African prints, it's my mom that made it for me, right? So my mom sews. So growing up, I grew up with sewing machines and knitting, all of those things. I kind of knew about it, but I never actually took the pain to learn how to sew. So she was always complaining, you have to learn how to sew. I told her that, but you're always going to be there, like you will be a mini. And if you're not even here, Auntie Goddess is in the corner there, so it wasn't really a struggle if I needed to sew some clothes, or I needed to do some alterations and all of that, because my mom was there. My mom is not there. There's something I could figure my way out. Okay, that was what I thought until I came here. Can you imagine? I've been here for like a year and I don't think I've seen a sewing machine in Nako. Hey, I haven't seen any sewing machine here. And recently I got some clothes from Ghana. I need to do some alterations, some fitting, but I can't do it. And there's no idea here walking around to let them do it for you. There's nobody in some kiosk somewhere you can go and talk to. There's nothing. So when I get clothes that are probably too big, I'm like, you know what, that's it. I'm not even going to, because you have to go through a lot to find someone who can do some alteration for you, and I'm not ready for that. So every single time I have a dress that I want to do some alteration, I'm like, yeah, Sheila, I could have learned how to do this thing. I could have. So don't be like me, don't be like me. Just, if you have some time, just learn how to, do some 1 or 2 sewing. You don't necessarily have to know how to sew an entire dress or something like that, but then how to be able to do some small, alteration here and there. Okay. Yeah, the next on my list is I think this one all of us know about this thing, but then I regret not knowing how to do stuff concerning women, like women related stuff. If there's one thing I've realized here, is that the people here, and even the women, they are hustlers. They work hard, so they play hard. Okay, they don't do bargaining. If you tell someone coming to do their nails or the hair that it's like $1,000, if they have, they'll pay. Don't do last price, chino. So they work hard and then they play hard, and then they don't play with their maintenance. I think that's what I'm trying to say. When it comes to looking good, they pay for it. Do you understand? And I feel like just knowing how to do all of these things probably would help us international students. You get it? Because at this point, you're always looking for some stuff, some side hustle that can give you like some one or two things. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? And I mean, I feel like I wish I knew and I was a professional before coming. Do you understand? Like I was a professional, like I was doing it for a couple of years before coming. So when I come now, if I charge for me, yeah. Do you I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say, but it's not too late. I could still learn. I'm just saying I don't have time for that. So stuff like, you know, nails, lashes, makeup, what else? You know, even photography. Like recently we had a graduation and then photographers were hot cake. They were charging, you know, different prices, right? So sometimes I regret not knowing at least one of these things so that I could have it like a second source of income. But yeah. And you know what, that's it. I think I'm talking too much, so I'm about to end this video over here. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, why haven't you? What are you waiting for? Please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also make sure you hit the notification bell so you can be notified anytime I post a video. Okay, follow me on Instagram at vanderboy_. I'll put my Instagram handle over here so you could check me out. Okay, once again, it's still Big Sheila for a reason, and Big Sheila with the vibe. If you don't know, or now you know. I'll see you in my next video. Until then,